took the guides off my old bandsaw because these metal plates here are worn. There's a step there, so it's kind of rounded off, so you can't really get them adjusted right. So this mat mounts on like so, slides together. You get the idea. The blade gets pinched there. It's adjustable. You can lock it down. It's all nice. But I said these are pretty worn. And these are also really hard. I tried to file them and I can't touch them with a file. So I'm going to grind them. These are the lower ones. These don't seem as hard, but they're also pretty worn. So I'm going to grind these flat. I got this surface grinder maybe a year ago. I forget exactly when. I haven't really used it, haven't had a use for it, but it was a good deal. And sometimes you just buy silly things. So it's kind of worn out, but it should be good enough for most of the stuff that I'm going to do with it. So I said I'm going to grind these flat. I've got a parallel to back them up. I've already dressed the wheel, so don't need to do that. There we go. Yeah, those ones aren't real snug. So here are the finished pieces. Surface grinder did pretty good. If you get them in just the right light, I don't know if I can even show you guys. There are some little scallops in there, but that's, I mean, perfectly acceptable for what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna get this put back together again. These ones didn't quite clean up on both sides because, well, don't really need to. And these are just plain bars of steel. There's nothing special about them. So it should be okay. But having at least one side flat will be useful. There we go. They're all nicely installed. This one, the screw stuck up a little bit, so I had to run the file over it. So I won't be able to grind these again. But somewhere on here it said patented 1890. And I don't know if this has been fixed since. You know, the bandsaw is 110 years old, and this is probably the first time these have been replaced. Or at least the first time these have been fixed. They might have been replaced once, but who knows. Yeah, and then there's a screw here that lets you tighten up on the blade and get everything all lined up perfect.